And welcome to the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena. This is Daryl Smart alongside Gary Morrison on the camera here for Arena Lacrosse League action here at the ILA. And tonight we have the St. Catharines Shockwave versus the Toronto Monarchs. As we get underway, the Shockwave with the first shot. That's Corey Becker, number 77, with the shot, who incidentally gets the ball after a turnover, a Toronto turnover. He goes up the floor on the left side. The Shockwave set up here. That's Caleb Wise with the ball. He tosses it over to Anthony Patterson. Patterson with the stutter step. The shot scores! Anthony Patterson with a shot from outside that beats Toronto Monarchs goalie Craig Wendt. And early going here, 14-16 left in the first period. The Shockwave with an early 1-0 lead over the Monarchs. We set up again, and as we set up, we're going to set up our starting goalies. Like I said, for the Monarchs, Craig Wendt is in goal. And for the Shockwave tonight is Goa Abrams, who must have won the goaltending battle tonight with 5 goaltenders during warm-up. And the early shot, goal. Monarchs tie things up here. Very quick goal and a shot by number 13, Nick Graspy. Nice shot from outside. Both teams with a hot start here, with the hot sticks outside. We've got ourselves a 1-1 game, and game's not even 6 minutes old. Lots of fast-paced action here in the Arena Lacrosse League here, as the teams battle for the ball. That's Justin Feichel with the ball. He with the Lucy. He's trying to maneuver his way out, and he waits for the rest of his teammates to collect their thoughts. And here's a shot from outside, and a nice shot and a save by Wendt. And another save by Wendt, this time on a shot by Eric Krepsnek. Toronto with the ball. They come down the side here. They set up here. The Monarchs working outside. That's Jordan Critch with the ball. Jordan Critch looking to shoot. His shot goes wide. That ball's picked up. Monarchs reset again. Critch with the ball, trying to work some magic here out of the right side. He's looking for a pass. No, he opts to shoot. That goes off a Shockwave defender, goes wide, and the time expires. The shot clock, sorry. Shockwave with the ball. Chris Van Hoopman starts things off. That's Anthony Pedersen, who's got the first goal of the game for the Shockwave with a shot, goes wide. Karams all the way down the other end. That's an over and back. Monarchs now get the ball deep inside the Shockwave end. Shockwave set up here, working the ball around, trying to get a shot here. Here's a shot, scores! Brilliant shot by Jordan Dance. Dance gives the Toronto Monarchs a 2-1 lead here with 13:09 remaining in the first period. Great quick start by these two teams, shooting hot from outside. If you are joining us late, Jordan Dance with the first goal. And we've got ourselves a 2-1 game. Arena Lacrosse action, or Arena Lacrosse League action from the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena here on a beautiful Friday night. Shockwave with the ball. They take possession here. Brian Neufeld with the ball. Neufeld looking for a set here. Looks to pass. Out to Brandon Porga. Porga with the ball. He gets it back to Neufeld, back to Porga. Porga's shot goes wide. And another shot goes wide. That one from Brian Neufeld. Monarchs get the ball. They're going to up the setup here. But he gets hit. That's a beautiful hit by Dustin Gatt. That creates a loose ball, and the Shockwave with possession. Anthony Pedersen, the Shockwave goal scorer, he's got the ball. He opts to shoot, and that's a nice stop by Wendt. Now Carvello, he loses the ball, and the Shockwave regain possession again. They wait for the ball. They wait for their teammates here to set up. That's Corvello with the ball. He goes out. Matt Hodgins with a shot. Another save by Wendt. He goes long distance. And again, Hodgins with the ball. St. Catharines recovers here. And they're going to set up again. Set up. Kyle Pedwell with the ball. Pedwell looks to pass. That ball out to Oatman. Oatman again. He spins out. Pass it. Shot. That goes wide. As players from the Shockwave and the Monarchs battle for a loose ball here. Monarchs recover. Wendt is going to slowly get this ball. Pass it off to Nick Graspy as he starts things out here for the Monarchs. We've got 11:04 left in the first period. It's a 2-1 lead for the Toronto Monarchs. There's a shot by Jordan Dance and another shot by Dance. That's stopped by Goa. Josh Harris with the ball. Josh Harris, he gets the ball back to Porga. He sets up and waits along the left side. He's looking for a pass here. Shockwave setting things up here. They're looking for the right. Porga with a shot, and that's stopped by Wendt. Monarchs recover. Neil Carvello with the ball. He's going to drop it back for Critch. Back to Wendt. Monarchs with the ball here. Neil Carvello, he spins out. There's a shot and a save by Goa Abrams. There's a fast break here. A beautiful shot. That's a nice save. Corey Becker with the shot. Wendt with the save. Monarchs recover, and now they're going to get possession here. They're going to try and set up here. Slow things down a little bit. There's a behind-the-back shot by Alistair Warren. That one goes wide. The Shockwave quickly recover, and they're going down fast. Had thoughts of with the fast break, and they opted to hold back and set things up here. Shockwave with the ball. 9:17 remaining in the first period. There's a shot and a save by Wendt. Shockwave with the ball again. Shockwave really dominating the play here, really dominating the possession. Moving the ball nicely. And there's a spin, moving a shot, a goal! Kyle Pedwell. Caleb Wiles with a beautiful spin move, Superman attempt, but no goal as his foot was in the crease. Beautiful attempt by Wiles there. Beautiful spinning. If we had the replay, that would have been a beautiful replay. And if you had a camera there, a beautiful shot as well. Abrams, he gets the ball. He's looking for someone to pass. Interesting story about Goa Abrams. He was actually one of the reserve goaltenders for Iroquois Nationals during the World Lacrosse Championships a couple years ago back in Syracuse. Great experience for a young goaltender, and as you see, he's in the Arena Lacrosse League as he's sitting here on a breakaway. Scores! Abrams couldn't stop Patrick Miles on that, who had the breakaway, made absolutely no mistake. and buries it. And now the Toronto Monarchs have extended their lead to 3-1 with 8:18 left in the first period. Beautiful fast break there by the Monarchs. Monarchs using the fast break, and a nice pass, and Miles all alone. And like I said, made absolutely no mistake beating Goa Abrams, who we were just talking about, was with the Iroquois Nationals as a reserve goalie, a young kid that was paving his way in the lacrosse ranks like many of these players in the Arena Lacrosse League. As we get back to action here, the Shockwave with the ball, and that's Pedersen. Pedersen off to Caleb Wiles. Wiles with the ball. Wiles drops that ball back. There's a shot by Neufeld and a save by Wendt. Wiles with the Neufeld with the loose ball, passes it to Wiles. Wiles scores. And the St. Catharines Shockwave are back within one goal. Toronto Monarchs lead is now 3-2 with 7:49 remaining in the first period. And a great example of hustle on that play is as the Shockwave got that loose ball behind the net, and a beautiful pass and buried by Wells. Here we go, 3-2 game. Arena Lacrosse League action here at the ILA. We've got the Toronto Monarchs in their, we'll call it royal burgundy jerseys, going to our right, while the St. Catharines Shockwave are wearing white tonight and are going right to left. Monarchs with the ball, is shot, saved by Goa Abrams. Nice shot, and a beautiful shot by Jordan Critch. Johnny on the spot there, but Abrams with a beautiful stop. Pedersen, he's got the ball. He's looking to set up for the Shockwave here on the left side. Pedersen with the shot. Oh, the fake the shot. Beautiful hit by the Toronto Monarchs defense. They create the turnover, and they have possession. Van Houten with the ball. He passes it to Brandon Porga, who makes to Neil Carvalho, who makes no mistake. And just like that, the Monarchs respond and extend their lead to 4-2. Great fast-paced action here in the Arena Lacrosse League. The St. Catharines Shockwave, giving up a ball. Beautiful opportunity, but an even better defensive play by the Toronto Monarchs. And they create the loose ball. And then in turn, a beautiful fast break and a goal to make this one a 4-2 game. Shockwave with the ball. And again, beautiful physical play by the Monarchs defenders. That's Carvalho with the ball. Dustin Carvalho with the ball. He's got it to Dance. Dance, who dances in to the crease. He gets roughed up. Toronto maintains the ball. Critch with a shot, and that goes wide. Alistair Warren, he sets up. There's another shot by Jordan Dance, and that goes wide again. As the shot clock winds down. Lots of action. And that was the first time. And we're back to Arena Lacrosse League action after that TV timeout. Lots of action with the Toronto Monarchs as they had plenty of opportunities to score. Missed the net quite often, and the shot clock runs out. There's a shot and a save by Wendt. Monarchs set up here. We've got 6 minutes remaining in the first period. Great flow to this game so far. Both teams going at it end to end. Defensive units really putting on a show despite the score. Defensive units coughing up forcing lots of turnovers in. There's the Monarchs and another goal. Beautiful goal by that's Luke Laidlaw with the goal. And now the Monarchs lead 5-2 here. Just under 6 minutes remaining. Like we were saying, a great flow to this one. End-to-end action. And finally, the Monarchs, despite outscoring the Shockwave, really have had a hard time trying to find in their offensive sets. A lot of their goals coming in fast break or in transition. But now they're starting to find their mojo here as the Shockwave trying to get things started here. They, like I said, they've been able to have the offensive sets, but have had a hard time beating Went right now. And there's a shot by Oatman. That's stopped by Went. Loose ball picked up by the Shockwave. Nice shot from behind his back. That's Caleb Wiles with a shot. And a beautiful shot, but an equally beautiful save by Craig Went. Monarchs with the ball now. They're setting up into the offensive end. An errant pass. That goes wide. There's Feichel. Feichel's got the ball. He's in transition here. He's going to look. He holds back. Waits for the offense to set up here as the Shockwave looking to get one back here with 4:40 left in the first period. And there's a shot. And again, Craig Went with the answer. A beautiful shot by Cam Seneca. Seneca has had at least 2 or 3 shots already from the outside. Can't seem to get one by Went. 4.5 left in the first period here. Shockwave with the ball. They're going to start here at center. Caleb Wiles with the ball. They're going to set up again. And like they have throughout the period, trying to get things started here. Wiles with the ball. There's another wild shot. That one by Anthony Pedersen, who opened the scoring in this game. And with the over and back, with the errant shot, Monarchs are going to set deep here in the Shockwave end. Monarchs with the ball. There's a missed pass. Alistair Warren, he picks up the loose ball. He's diving in, looking for a pass. Jordan Critch now, he's got possession. He's looking for something to happen here. There's the pick. Critch going up the middle. There's a shot, and that goes wide. Shockwave easily get that ball. Quinn Halligan, he gets it. He passes it out to Neufeld. Neufeld gets that ball to Wiles. Wiles back to Neufeld. Neufeld shot, bounce shot. Couldn't beat Went, and Went again up to the task. Nice save. He got down on his knees in a butterfly position. Shockwave working the ball. There's a shot in the goal. Patience finally paying off for the St. Catharines Shockwave as Anthony Pedersen nets his second goal of the night. Pretty much the same spot as his first goal to start scoring here. We've got 3:24 left in the first period. And the Shockwave are inching oh so close to the Toronto Monarchs here. The Monarchs lead 5-3. An Arena Lacrosse League action here from the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena. Welcome and thanks for joining us here at JVI Sports. I'm Daryl Smart. I'm on the mic tonight. My good friend Gary Morrison is beside me wearing his toque and working the camera and his magic on the editing. As the Toronto Monarchs here look to get this ball back. They're in the offensive set here. Looking for a shot. Oh, and a beautiful, beautiful play. What a show of patience. Beautiful show of patience here. Just looking at the number here, who that is. That's Luke Laidlaw. He's got his second goal of the game. But beautiful patience by Laidlaw. He gets the ball, and he basically just outweights Goa Abrams, the St. Catharines Shockwave goalie. As that goal goes in, you can see backup goaltender Grant Crawley going into the dressing room area. It looks like he's getting his shoulder pads on, and that might be all for Abrams tonight. 6 goals in the first period here as Crawley gets his gear on. and is going to the net. Tough outing there for Goa Abram, who made a couple nice stops, but in all honesty, Toronto Monarchs really firing on all cylinders. Not a lot of opportunities compared to the Shockwave, but anytime they've got into the Shockwave end, the Monarchs have taken advantage. Monarchs again with the ball. They're setting up here. There's a shot. There's a shot by Warren, and Crawley's first save of the night, and a nice one. Monarchs recover. Critch with the ball. He's going to set up here. Monarchs waiting things out here. They're getting their offense going. Critch with a shot, and that one is almost it. That's intercepted by a Shockwave defender, but the ball goes loose. And the Monarchs with it. There's a shot by Jordan Dance, who also has a goal in this first period. And his shot is wide. We've got just under 2 minutes to go here in the first period. Shockwave looking to get back into this game. They're down 3 goals here with Anthony Pedersen with the ball. His pass to Neufeld. His shot stopped by Went again. That's a recurring theme in this game. Craig Went, the goaltender for the Toronto Monarchs, outstanding so far in this first period, turning aside all but 3 shots as his team leads the St. Catharines Shockwave 6-3 here at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena. Got 15 seconds left on the shot clock here. Monarchs looking for another chance here. That ball is loose, picked up by the Shockwave. Shockwave with the ball in transition here. They've got a fresh set here. With 55 seconds left in the first period, they're looking to get one here. There's a shot and a goal. St. Catharines Shockwave looking for something to happen, and Caleb Wiles was the person that made it happen. A shot from outside, and we've got ourselves a 6-4 lacrosse game with 47 seconds. Beautiful patience there by Caleb Wiles, who outweighted Went. Funny thing is, all four of St. Catharines' goals so far, all from that left side, and beating Went to the short side. 47 seconds left here. Shockwave off the draw here. They get the ball. That's Dustin Gatt with the face-off win. But you know what? Toronto Monarchs, here they come. Oh, and a beautiful play. And he's hit. Beautiful play by Jordan Dance, who gets the loose ball. Couldn't get the shot off. And here we go. Alec Tamas, 23 seconds left. Shockwave with the ball. Jordan Hutby. He gets it to Wiles. Wiles to Patterson. Patterson's waiting for that last shot. We've got 8 seconds left. There's a shot and a save by Went. That's recovered. Patterson again. Patterson to Wiles. And Wiles is foiled again as Craig Went, who's had a great period here, makes the save. Welcome back, lacrosse fans. This is Daryl Smart alongside Gary Morrison on the camera here, JVI Sports, bringing you Arena Lacrosse League action from the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena this beautiful Friday night. We've got the Toronto Monarchs with a 6-4 lead after 20 minutes of play over the St. Catharines Shockwave. These two teams looking to move up in the standings. Toronto Monarchs already at the top of the Arena Lacrosse League table with a 3-1 record, while the Shockwave are at 2-2 right now, looking to break over 500 here with a win tonight. And they sit in 4th place. We're in a 3rd place tie with the Paris River Wolves. Action get underway here. 2nd period. Like they did in the 1st period, the Shockwave really holding the play but not being able to foil or not being able to get anything by Toronto Monarchs goalie Craig Wendt, who's by far the player of the game so far, at least in that first period. He was outstanding with several big saves on some of the big guns for the Shockwave. In between periods, you could see Shockwave head coach Mouse Henry really encouraging his team to just keep on going and going with what they're doing and just making their opportunities count, just like the Monarchs. And again, looking at the Monarchs bench in between during that little quick intermission break, head coach Blaine McCauley really telling his team to just kind of get into those offensive sets, and like they have in the first period, really just taking advantage of the transitional opportunities they have and keep on going. Especially on the defensive end, the Monarchs really playing physical and causing a lot of turnovers. Here is the the Shockwave set up here. That's Cam Seneca with a shot, and another beautiful goal-scoring opportunity that goes in, but that's disallowed. His feet are in, and that's the second time Dance has done that tonight. A beautiful opportunity and diving in there, but to no avail. Monarchs set up here. This is their first offensive possession of the period. There's a shot. That one's stopped by Goa Abrams, who is back in goal. Goa Abrams relieved by Grant Crowley with about 3 minutes to go in that first period, just to give Abrams just a little bit of confidence, give him a little breather, give him something to think about. And that coaching move by Mouse Henry really seemed to work there, as Abrams was up to the task on that first Toronto Monarchs offensive opportunity, as the Shockwave with the shot and Wendt with the save. Wendt looks. He sees Krepenzek. He's got the ball. And that ball is intercepted by Feichel. Justin Feichel with the ball. He's got two Toronto defenders on him. He tries to get it out to someone, nobody there. And a Toronto, it scores! Jordan Critch. Jordan Critch, opportunistic as ever. And the recipient of a beautiful pass in transition. And Critch, again, he's got another one. I believe that is his second of the night. And a beautiful shot and a goal by Jordan Critch. And now the Toronto Monarchs lead the St. Catharines Shockwave 7-4 here. Almost midway through the second period, believe it or not, folks. 12 minutes left in the second period. Again, just like the first period, very free-flowing. Refs letting them play. They like to see it. Not a lot of dirty play. It's just a really good lacrosse game. Two teams really working the ball well. Toronto Monarchs with the ball. That's Destin Caravello. He sets it to Warren. Warren off to Critch. Critch. There's a shot. Goa Abrams with the save on that one, as Craig Wendt has to run out. Nice long distance shot. Pass out to his teammate here. That's Jordan Dance again. Jordan Dance. He gets the ball. Mike Gillen's shot that wide. And now the Shockwave turn the ball over again. Dustin Caravello, he gets the ball to Brandon Muse. Brandon Muse with the shot. And that's stopped by Goa Abrams. Again, the Toronto Monarchs really forcing turnovers here. And then most of their opportunities have come off the turnover. And again, beautiful defense on their part. Now as the Shockwave set up their offense. Patterson's shot goes wide. Caleb Wiles, he grabs it, he shoots, and that's stopped by Wendt. And the Monarchs start out here, get into the St. Catharines end. Critch with the ball. He's looking around. He's trying to make something happen here. Critch out to Reed Broad. Board tries to drop it back, but that pass is intercepted by Jordan Helpby. Helpby with the ball in transition. And Went again with the answer, as Alistair Warren gets the pass shot and saved by Went. Reed Broad, he starts things out. That's Jordan Dance with the ball. Jordan Dance out to Caravello. Dustin Caravello with the ball. His pass, he's got that to Laidlaw. He's got a couple goals. Dustin Caravello can't do much about that, puts the ball behind his back and deep into the Shockwave end. As the shot clock expires, Shockwave with the ball here. Brian Neufeld trying to get a handle on the ball here, looking on the right side. He passes it up the middle to Patterson. Patterson's shot's wide. As Patrick Miles and Patterson are battling for the ball as the Monarchs recover and set up into the offensive end. Monarchs with the ball here. They're looking to make something happen. Beautiful pass and a shot that goes wide of Goa Abrams. Monarchs with the ball. They recover. They get the loose ball. Great greasy action there by the Monarchs. They're really getting greasy here and able to get those loose balls. Shockwave trying to set up here. There's Cam Seneca. He's got the ball. He passes it off. Shockwave. There's Caleb Wiles. Caleb Wiles gets in sight. Shot, scores! Beautiful goal by Caleb Wiles. That play started way outside as Caleb Wiles beat one defender, got inside and beat two Toronto defenders, and then beat Greg Went to make this a 7-5 game in favor of the Toronto Monarchs. St. Catharines Shockwave really inching back here. Mouse Henry with a couple words of wisdom in between the intermission break. And it looks to be working here as he has a smile on the bench as we get underway here. 8:20 remaining in the second period. We're at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena with JVI Sports. I'm Daryl Smart on the mic. Gary Morrison beside me on the camera working his magic. Arena Lacrosse League action here from the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena as Jordan Critch with the ball for the Toronto Monarchs. That's Dustin Caravello. He's looking for someone. He's working. He gets the ball in deep. Monarch shot saved by Goa Abrams. And a goal by Alistair Warren, who picks up the rebound and makes zero mistake on that. Alistair Warren, really quick hands on that and really fast brain on that one actually as well, as he gets the loose ball and makes no mistake and beats a bewildered Goa Abrams who had zero chance on that. And I guess that goal was called back. Oh, no. We've got ourselves an 8-5 game here, just under 8 minutes to go in the second period here at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena. St. Catharines Shockwave, Toronto Monarchs, Arena Lacrosse League action here as the Shockwave get possession of the ball and set things up. Brian Neufeld, he's got the ball. He's working on the right side. He's looking for a pass. There's a pass, shot, save by Went. As Anthony Patterson was robbed by Went twice, as Went gets the ball all the way down to Critch, who was all alone but met by two Shockwave defenders as he works the ball, and Monarchs trying to set things up here with 7 minutes to go in the second period. Monarchs with the ball. That's Tyler Ferreira. The ball's knocked off him. Shockwave come down in transition. We've got Justin Feichel. He is shot. Saved by Went. Monarchs recover. Dustin Caravello, he's got the ball. He's waiting for the rest of his teammates to get onto the floor here to create some offense. Monarchs working the ball around, looking inside. That's Jordan Dance with the ball. Dance. Ferreira with the shot. That stops by Abrams. Abrams with the ball. He's looking for someone to pass to. Alec Tamas. He's got the ball. He's looking. He's in transition here as the referees call the ball dead here. As they call the ball dead because of a TV timeout.
We got a 3/8 that disappeared.
And we are back to Arena Lacrosse League action here on Friday night as the Toronto Monarchs, with an 8-5 lead with 6 minutes left in the second period, set up. They work the ball. Dance with the ball. He gets it off to Graspy. Graspy back to Dance. There's a shot by Laidlaw. And then Abrams with a shot. Shockwave recover. They're in transition here. They've got a 3-on-3. Shot by shot by Jordan Houpy. And that one goes wide. The Monarchs, they set up here. They've got numbers, 3-on-2. Ferreira with the ball. He's outnumbered. 2 Shockwave players bang him right into the boards, knock him over, create the loose ball, and we've got ourselves another loose ball here. Monarchs, they get possession. Dustin Caravello, he's working his magic here. Alistair Warren. Oh, shot save by Abrams. Beautiful offensive attempt there by Brandon Muse. As the Shockwave return with a shot of their own. And here we go. Oh, wow. Shot and a goal by Brandon Muse, who was stymied down to the other end and was still there. And just by chance, got the ball back in transition after his own team lost the ball down to the other end, or after the Shockwave lost the ball in their offensive end. And he makes no mistake with a beautiful flying shot on goal Abrams. 4-15s. (9-5) here in favor of the Toronto Monarchs. We've got 4:42 remaining in that second period. As the Toronto Monarchs defense gets very physical, knocking out, creating a loose ball. Critch shot. That one goes wide. Action end to end here, all night long here. As Caleb Wiles and the Shockwave, another loose ball. These guys are getting greasy. They really want it tonight. They really battle here in the corner for that loose ball. As things are called dead. And that's going to be a Shockwave ball here. Shockwave set up top. That's Neufeld. He's got the ball. Monarchs, they intercept the pass. Now they're going to get it. They've got numbers. Here's Jordan Dance again in transition and makes no mistake, and we've got ourselves a 10-5 game in favor of the Toronto Monarchs with a beautiful goal by Jordan Dance in transition. Coming off the bench there, beautifully spotted from his teammate in transition there. And again, Jordan Dance, you're going to give Jordan Dance those kind of opportunities. He's not going to make a mistake. Got ourselves a 10-5 lacrosse game here, folks. 3:47 remaining in the second quarter. Daryl Smart here on the microphone along with Gary Morrison, JVI Sports. Coverage of Arena Lacrosse League action here as St. Catharines Shockwave get the ball. They try their hand at some quick, fast break transition. Shot by Neufeld, and that one stopped by Wendt, who is still turning almost everything aside that the Shockwave have thrown at him. He's played phenomenal tonight. Reed Board, he's up the left side. Oh, and he's, what a beautiful pass. Could have shot that one, but didn't. Saw Jordan Dance coming down to the right side, streaking away. Jordan gets it. Jordan Dance boarded by Goa Abrams. Shockwave, they set up now here. There's a shot. There's a shot, and that one sneaks by. Corey Becker's shot from outside. And I think Craig Wendt would love to have that one back as he thought he had it, and it just kind of dribbled in. If you're a St. Catharines Shockwave fan, that's something that you were hoping to have happen. The Toronto really winning this game in transition, and the Shockwave really needing an answer. And they get that in the form of a goal with 3 minutes left in the second period here. Again, Shockwave recover off the draw. Cal Halligan out to Dustin Gatt. Wiles, he's got the ball. Neufeld, he's looking for someone to open. His pass intercepted. That's Jordan Critch with the ball. He's got it. This is a solo effort. He's coming up the middle, either the neutral zone. Critch looking. He's going to the left side here. He's waiting for his teammates to set back up. And now the Monarchs with the ball. Dustin Caravello, he's got it. He's looking for someone. That ball knocked down by Anthony Pedersen, who is going 1v1 here. Nice shot. And that one was actually blocked by Dustin Caravello. Nice 1v1 action by Pedersen and Caravello as they go end to end against each other. Monarchs, they have the ball. 1:40 remaining in the second period here. Alistair Warren. He gets the ball to Dance. Dance dancing away. Here's a shot from outside. There's a save by Abram. Feichel, he's got the loose ball. He's looking for someone. There's a nice pick by Hopi as Feichel throws that ball all the way down, and the Monarchs recover, and they're going to set up here with 1:10 remaining in the second period. Monarchs, they hold possession here. They're up at top as they await their changes in the offensive end. 1 minute remaining here. Monarchs working the ball. There's a pass from the outside here. Going inside. Pass to Warren. Warren's got it. Shot clock expires. Great defense by the Shockwave as their defense turns aside the ball and get the possession. Cody Becker, he's going to start things off here for Neufeld. Neufeld to Wiles. His shot goes wide. Wiles, he's got two Monarchs on him right now behind the net as he holds the ball, and they referees stop the ball dead on that with 22 seconds remaining in the second period, and we've got ourselves a 10-6 Toronto Monarchs lead as the St. Cat.
You can guarantee he'll be in Milton for all those games. The sun up there.
All right, and we're back to Arena Lacrosse League action after that St. Catharines Shockwave timeout. 21 seconds remaining in the half as the Shockwave set up here. They've got the clock to their advantage here. They're setting up. There's a shot by Van Houten. Almost like a change-up. Wendt gets that. Wendt fires that ball all the way down to the empty net. And that one's grabbed by Corey Becker, sorry, as time expires. Welcome back, lacrosse fans, to Arena Lacrosse League action here at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena on a beautiful Friday night. Daryl Smart here on the mic, Alongside me is Gary Morrison working his magic on the camera. We've got the Toronto Monarchs after 30 minutes of play. Toronto Monarchs holding a 10-6 lead over the St. Catharines Shockwave here. As the Monarchs, Jordan Critch, he starts things off. He gets by a couple of the Shockwave defenders. There's a pass and a shot by Dustin Caravello that hits goaltender Goa Abram. And we've got a stoppage in play here. First half of action was fast and furious. A lot of flow to it, not a lot of stoppages, as this game has really moved along quickly. And we're looking for some more of that as the second half is underway. Monarchs player in the crease. Shockwave in transition here. That's Anthony Patterson. He's got the ball to Kyle Pedwell. Pedwell with the shot. Beautiful glove save by Craig Went, who has by far been the first star of this game in the first half, turning aside all but 6 Shockwave attempts. As the Shockwave sets up again, and a shot and a save by Went. Shockwave setting up top here. Shot, save again by Went. As Chris Van Ootman cuts up the middle and is thwarted by Went. Monarchs get called for in the box. Shockwave get the ball back. Shockwave looking to set up here. That's Cam Seneca. He's got the ball. Quick stick to Brandon Porga. Quick stick almost on net as it goes wide as the Monarchs get the ball back. So Luke Laidlaw, he's got a couple goals so far. He's working his way. Monarchs working the ball. That's Warren. Warren, his pass out front goes wide as the loose ball into the corner and the Shockwave recover. As Quinn Halligan gets that ball and his pass errant to Kyle Pedwell, and the Monarchs get it back. Monarchs, Jordan Critch here, starting on the right side up at the top, spinning off a hit. Jordan Critch onto the right, looking for a pass. Critch again. Oh, he looked for the shot from behind the net. Monarchs work the ball here. That's Muse with the shot, saved by Abrams. Beautiful shot and save. Shot by Muse, saved by Abrams as the Shockwave take their turn at the offensive end. That's Van Houten. He's got the ball. He sets it up. Cam Seneca. There's a pass, shot, save by Went. It's Kyle Pedwell with the quick stick and a beautiful feed by Porgo behind the net. And another beautiful save by Went as Jordan Dance. He works his magic. Monarchs. That ball into the corner and recovered by the Shockwave. Quinn Halligan, he's got the ball. He's looking for a pass. He sets up, goes back to the bench for the offense. Horgan with a shot. And again, Jordan Helpy, his shot is thwarted by Mr. Wen. 11:33 remaining in the third period here. 10-6 in favor of the Toronto Monarchs over the St. Catharines Shockwave. Daryl Smart here on the mic. Gary Morrison wearing his toque indoors and working the magic on the camera. Arena Lacrosse League action for JVI Sports. Shockwave again with the ball after recovering a loose ball. Shockwave setting up things. Van Ootman. He passes the ball in the corner to DJ Nedelko. Seneca works in. His pass. And again, beautiful defense by the Toronto Monarchs. Creating a fast break and nothing doing there, as their fast break is again thwarted by the Shockwave defense. Jordan Feichel, captain of the Shockwave. He dishes the ball off to Neufeld. Neufeld to Patterson. Patterson looks shot. Save. That hit the right shoulder of Wend. Neufeld. He dishes off. Shockwave with the ball. Quick stick. Save by Wend again, and a beautiful save. This time on Kyle Pedwell, who had the quick stick ready. He was right on target to a sliding Craig Went, who makes the save again with the shoulder. His teammates. And another shot, save. Jordan Dance diving in again. That's the third or fourth time Jordan Dance has dove in at Goa Abrams, who this time was able to make the save. Shockwave set up. Seneca. His pass. Shot to Neufeld. Stopped again by Went. Battle in front of the net here for the loose ball. Monarchs recover the ball. They're looking to get into the transition here. Critch with the ball. Critch up the middle. He's going to wait it out for his teammates to get onto the floor as he sets up onto the right side here. Working the ball. Critch weaving some magic here behind the net into the corner. His pass out up on top. Monarchs with the ball. Another pass. This time by Laidlaw. That one's... Where did... Corey Becker with the shot from the Shockwave. As they battle for the ball. Another loose ball battle. This time won by Dylan Lepard of the Shockwave, as the Shockwave set up here. Kyle Pedwell on the left side. He's going 1v1. There's a shot. That's stopped. Corey Becker's shot stopped by Went. As the Shockwave are battling here. Oh, the loose ball here by Patrick Miles. He recovers for the Monarchs. He's in transition. There's a shot. And that one just goes behind Abram. Actually, beautiful opportunity. Missed the net. Actually, shot goes behind him as his teammate, Alistair Warren, recovers the ball. Shot scores! Luke Laidlaw. Luke Laidlaw streaking from the bench. Gets the pass all the way up the middle and beats Goa Abram with a beautiful, beautiful shot from just outside the attack line. Toronto Monarchs extend its lead now to 11-6. We've got 8 minutes remaining in the third period. Arena Lacrosse League action here from the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena. Daryl Smart on the mic. Gary Morrison on the camera. JVI Sports bringing you live and online action from the Arena Lacrosse League. St. Catharines Shockwave need to get something going here. Seneca with the ball. Seneca. His pass to Caleb Wiles right on the timeline as Wiles tries to jump over it and bring the ball back. That didn't work. Feichel, he's attacking a Monarchs player there. That's Tyler Ferrero with the ball. He's going to set up. Monarchs set up here. They're in the left end here on top. Monarchs Jordan Dance cutting in. That ball gets chopped loose, but the ball recovered by Ferreira. Ferreira with the shot, stopped by Abram. Ferreira again. He's battling. Ferreira off the Dance. Monarchs again with the ball, working up on top here. Dance with the ball again on the right side, looking for something to happen. He spins out. 7 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Dance with the ball up top, looking for a shot. Here's a pass. His shot to Graspy. His shot's wide, as the shot clock expires, and a beautiful defensive stance by the St. Catharines Shockwave, as the Toronto Monarchs had all sorts of opportunities but couldn't make anything count. St. Catharines Shockwave really doing a great job of keeping Toronto out onto the perimeter of the offensive end, and the only real opportunities they had were outside shots. As we head to another TV break with 6. And we're back to Arena Lacrosse League action here. Daryl Smart on the mic. Gary Morrison working his magic all night long here on the camera for JVI Sports as we bring you Arena Lacrosse League action from the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena. As the Toronto Monarchs working the ball, the St. Catharines Shockwave recover. That's Josh Harris with a beautiful hustle play as he creates the loose ball, gets the ball, gives it to his teammates, and he gets a pat on the back from Coach Mouse, Ron Mouse Henry, on the bench. Cam Seneca, he sets things up for the Shockwave on the right side. Shockwave into the corner, bringing it back out on top as the shot clock expires, and the Monarchs with the ball. 5:50 left in the third period here. We got an 11-6 lead for the Toronto Monarchs over the St. Catharines Shockwave here at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena. Jordan Critch, he's leading the way up top here. His pass to Dance. As the Monarchs, opportunity failed there. As Feichel with the loose ball, he gets the ball to DJ Nedelko. 2-on-1 opportunity, shot, scores! Corey Becker, recipient of a beautiful pass by Nedelko on the 2-on-1 in transition. And Corey Becker not making any error on that. As Nedelko gets that ball over to Becker, Becker beats Craig Went, who has been outstanding, only letting in 7 goals up to this point. This game could be much, much closer if it wasn't for Went. 5:20 remaining, and the St. Catharines Shockwave have cut the lead now to 11-7 as Toronto Monarchs regain possession off the face-off with that face-off victory. Monarchs setting up the offense here. One thing the Monarchs were doing early on in this game were scoring in transition. Right now they've really settled into the offense and not scoring at as great a rate. One thing we're finding here is a lot of their goals coming in transition, a lot on the fast break here, and setting up the offense. They're really giving the Shockwave an opportunity to set up camp. As Jordan Dance, as I say that, Jordan Dance finally found a chink in the Shockwave armor off the offensive set. Shockwave with the ball now. That's Pedersen. Pedersen gets it to Neufeld. Neufeld. His pass to Wiles. Wiles shot. Save by Went. Monarchs get the ball. Trying to get into transition here in the neutral end. Alistair Warren with the ball. He's working up on top. As Tamaris is keeping close check on him. Muse with the ball. Shots! Goes wide. As that one whistles by Abrams' head. And we've got ourselves a Shockwave ball deep into Monarchs territory with 3:55 remaining in the third period. Cam Seneca, he's on the left side. He's streaking down. He pulls back, looks for the pass. Kyle Pedwell, he's in the corner. His pass, shot by Neufeld. That one's stopped by Went. Ferreira looks to pass. That bounces off a Shockwave player. He gets back the possession. And the Monarchs with the ball, setting up shop in the Shockwave end. Critch. Critch with the ball again. Now to Graspy. Critch again. To Dance. Dance from the corner. There's a shot by Warren as he fans on the ball. As time winds down again. And for a second or a third consecutive time, St. Catharines Shockwave defense doing their duty right now. They're really holding the Toronto Monarchs at bay, especially when the Toronto Monarchs are sitting there in their offensive set. The Shockwave are doing a great job of not giving them an inch. They're not getting anything inside. The only opportunity they've had is from the outside, and the only time really the Monarchs have been able to get inside is Jordan Critch sneaking his way in, as the Shockwave have really bared down here defensively. Dance with the ball, outside shot. That one's easily, oh, it isn't, sneaks by Abram. Jordan Dance with a shot and a goal. Beats Goa Abrams from way outside. It looked like Abrams had that easily, but it somehow snuck by into the stick. And now the Toronto Monarchs have extended their lead to 12-7. 3 minutes remaining in the third period. Beautiful shot by Dance, just saying the only opportunities the Toronto Monarchs have really had are those outside shots, with the exception of one peel play by Dance inside, and a beautiful shot that just fools Abrams. Seneca wins the draw for the Shockwave. Shockwave, here they come. 2-on-1 break. As Feichel, he sets up as the offense gets onto the floor. Shockwave looking to set something up here. 2:40 remaining in the third period. To Neufeld. Neufeld shot. Feichel. He tries diving in and is again stopped by Wendt, doing a yeoman's work inside the Toronto Monarchs goal right now. Craig Wendt, another fantastic save, this time on Justin Feichel, who is diving in on that one. As the Toronto Monarchs here set up shop in the Shockwave zone. Dance. Shot. That goes wide. Shockwave trying to run the floor here. Nedelko. His pass to Porga. Porga gets it to Van Outen. Van Outen sets up shop. He drops it back. This is Pedwell. Pedwell tries to shoot. That one goes wide. As Wendt gets behind the net, traps the ball. Monarchs setting up here in their offensive set. And again, aggressive defense by the Shockwave. Brandon Muse. Brandon Muse cuts, pass, shot, scores! Beautiful play. And a goal by the Toronto Monarchs. Beautiful play there. And I believe, just trying to look who scored that goal, I believe that was Nick Graspy with the goal on that. And that was all Brandon Muse on that play. Brandon Muse streaks up the right side, actually gets inside. Looked like he was going to go for the shot, and a beautiful pass to Graspy, who makes no mistake and beats Goa Abram. And the Toronto Monarchs have now extended its lead to 13-7 with 1:11 left in the third period. Here, Arena Lacrosse League action from the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena on a Friday night. Daryl Smart here on the mic. Gary Morrison on the camera. As the Toronto Monarchs set up here with the 6-goal lead. Monarchs taking their time here. Indeed they should. Shot easily handled by Abrams as Houtby with the ball. Lepard. Lepard's shot. Lepard, sorry, to Corey Becker. The Shockwave needed an answer. And that shot by Dylan Lepard from outside has inched the Shockwave 1 goal closer to the Toronto Monarchs, who now hold a 13-8 lead with 32.8 seconds remaining in the third period here. That was a nice shot by Lepardi. Yeah, outside shot. And again, the only shots that have really went from that left side. And again, beat left side on the short side. Monarchs win the draw. They set up shop. 21 seconds to go in the period. Monarchs up top, looking. Monarchs bench yelling at Wendt to get to the bench for the extra attacker. 6 players on the floor for the Monarchs. Errant pass now, that's picked up by the Shockwave. 2 seconds left. There's a shot by Justin Gill that just goes wide on the empty net. As we finish things after 3 periods, we have the Toronto Monarchs 13 and the St. Catharines Shockwave 8. We'll be back with 4th quarter action next. And we're back at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena for Arena Lacrosse League action here on a beautiful Friday night. Daryl Smart on the mic, Gary Morrison on the camera here for JVI Sports as we bring you ALL action as the Toronto Monarchs are trying to win their 2nd game in a row and extend its lead in the league standings. They're hoping to improve to 4-1. Right now they've got 3 wins, 1 loss as they hold on to a 13-8 lead right now over the St. Catharines Shockwave, who are sitting at 2-2 and tied with the Paris River Wolves for 3rd place in the standings. The Shockwave also winning 1 game in a row here as they try to mount a little bit of a comeback here with 15 minutes to go. They're down 5 goals here. Oh, and another save by Craig Wendt. Toronto Monarchs goaltender Craig Wendt has been brilliant tonight. That save on Quinn Halligan in transition, all alone, dives in, went with the save. Monarchs setting up shop here into the Shockwave end. They're going to take their time here. They're going to kill a little bit of clock, I think, in this 4th quarter as they hold the 5-goal lead. Monarchs setting up. Graspy, he's got the ball. Graspy to Carvello. Carvello to Muse. Muse, his shot goes wide. He recovers, though. Or, sorry, that's Laidlaw with the shot, recovers. Graspy. He gets it to Dance. Dance up on top. Up the board. Trying to find the cutting. Dance couldn't find him. Monarchs still hold the ball. They've got 5 seconds left on the clock, or on the shot clock, as they dump it in. Give the Shockwave the ball. Another defensive stand by the Shockwave, but still, Shockwave doing a lot of the things right, still down 5 goals. But again, you got to hand it to the Toronto Monarchs, who have really been accurate with their shooting. Anytime they've had a chance, they've taken full advantage of their opportunities, and Craig Wendt has been fantastic between the pipes for the Monarchs. Shockwave setting up here. That's Van Oten. His shot, and saved by Wendt. This is a recording. Craig Wendt with another save as Patrick Miles had to use a little creativity in clearing that ball after his stick was knocked and he boots it down. But again, Shockwave with the ball. Cam Seneca sets things up here as the Shockwave set up shop. Seneca shot from up top, and that's no problem for Wendt. Goes to his knees and a beautiful save. Tyler Ferreira, he's got the ball in transition. He's waiting for his teammates. Ferreira up on top. He's got it to Graspy. Graspy to Warren. Warren dumps it off to Graspy. Graspy back. Graspy with the ball up on top. His ball down low. Down for Laidlaw. Laidlaw's shot. That goes wide. And the Shockwave get the ball. 11:28 remaining in the fourth quarter here at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena. Thanks for joining us here. JVI Sports presents Arena Lacrosse League action as the Toronto Monarchs are holding on to a 13-8 lead against the St. Catharines Shockwave. Van Outen setting things up here. That's Neufeld with the ball. He's looking to go down low. He loses it and regains. He dumps it off. That's a shot from Josh Harris. And again, easily handled by Wen. Transition again. Toronto, and a beautiful save by Goa Abram. But again, Toronto Monarchs with a beautiful transition play, making something happen, and that's Jordan Dance again. Jordan Dance gets the shot off and is obstructed, and it looks to be a penalty shot for Jordan Dance as he's obstructed before his shot. As the crowd here at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena did not like the call, as you can hear the heckling. As Jordan Dance gets crushed inside the crease, it looked like. Called by the official. Here we go, 10:49 left in the fourth quarter, 13-8 in favor of the Toronto Monarchs. And here we go, Jordan Dance with a penalty shot on. Scores! You know what? You give Jordan Dance that much time, and he's not going to make a mistake. And again, Jordan Dance scoring again for the Toronto Monarchs on that. And a beautiful shot and a beautiful goal. Goa Abram really had no chance on that one, as Jordan Dance gives his team a 14-8 lead with 10:49 remaining in the fourth quarter here. Thanks again for joining us. JVI Sports bringing you Arena Lacrosse League action from the ILA. As Cam Seneca and Alistair Warren, squaring off the face-off circle. Shot by Warren, saved by Abram. Warren recovers, but the Shockwave with the ball here. Neufeld on the right side looking for his teammates. Seneca on the left side looking for a shot. Oh, and a beautiful save by Craig Went. Craig Went reaching up with both hands as Seneca went to try to go upstairs. As Pedwell with the ball. Shockwave with the ball again. Pedwell looks, shot. That goes wide. Pedwell again. He's obstructed by a Toronto Monarchs player. Knocked down by Cody McLeod. Cody McLeod again getting greasy on the defensive end. Not giving Pedwell an inch here as Pedwell's knocked to the ground. And Cody McLeod is being called for a hold, I believe. And believe it or not, Gary, this is our first penalty of the game. This is the first penalty of the game. This is fantastic. Just the sign of the Arena Lacrosse League puts on. Very free-flowing game we've had so far. Not a lot of stoppages, end-to-end action, lots of transition, great offensive sets, and some great defensive stances. We've had a little bit of everything in this game. As the Shockwave go to the power play with McLeod in the box, 9:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Shockwave setting up on the power play here. Here's Neufeld. His pass to Seneca is intercepted as the Monarchs regain. And again in transition, there's Carvello's shot. And that one's easily handled by Abram. Abram out to Neufeld. Neufeld gingerly jogs into the Monarchs' end as they're working the power play here. Neufeld waiting for his teammates to set up here. Neufeld from the right side. Shot by Seneca, and a beautiful shot to goal on the quick stick. Seneca with the goal, but Neufeld and Seneca really working great too. One-on-one play there. Neufeld on the right side, and a beautiful, seeing him wide open. Seneca gets the stick out Seneca makes no mistake, puts it in the top corner, scores on the power play. And the Shockwave have cut the lead now, as the Toronto Monarchs now lead 14-8. Or sorry, 14-9. 9:16 remaining. Monarchs win the draw here. That's Krepezing. He's got the ball. He sets the ball back. Board tries to get it. That's intercepted by Josh Harris. Harris, his pass to Pedwell. Pedwell's shot goes wide as the Monarchs regain the ball. Jordan Critch with it as he sets up here on the offense. Alistair Warren, he's on the left side. Nice bounce pass. That's the Jordan Dance. Jordan Dance looks inside, goes back outside to Critch. Critch shot, that goes wide. Johnny on the spot. Brandon Muse, his shot goes wide. Dance again, shot saved by Abram. Shooting gallery here in the last 30 seconds or so by the Toronto Monarchs. They've really turned up the volume here on the offense. Getting it quickly in transition, and then shot after shot. There's a shot by Corey Becker. And again, in transition, Tyler Ferreira with the ball. Shot scores! Tyler Ferreira looked a little lost on that pass from goaltender Craig Wendt. But again, heads up play by Wendt to create the fast break. He gets the assist, and Ferreira looking around for the ball. The ball bounces 2 or 3 times, but Ferreira finally gets the ball, recovers, makes no mistake, and beats Abram. And now we've got ourselves a 15-9 game with 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter here. Arena Lacrosse League action. Daryl Smart here on the mic. Gary Morrison on the camera. JVI Sports bringing you live and online Arena Lacrosse League action. As there's a bit of a hit up high. That one by Jordan Houtby, hitting Alistair Warren right in the cage. He didn't like that one. Monarchs set up here. That's Caravello. Caravello spinning. He finds Muse. His shot stopped by Abram. As Houtby in transition, he's looking for someone. He finds a teammate. Oh, and behind one-handed behind the back shot by Caleb Wise. That one does not fool Craig Wendt. As the referees stop the play. As our second penalty. Believe it or not, folks, that's 2 penalties in a matter of 6 minutes. We haven't had a penalty all night long, and all of a sudden we've had 2 with 8 minutes to go here. Actually, we've got 7 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. And again, Shockwave going on to the power play. They're 1 for 1 tonight. We know that stat for sure. They don't have the stats up here online, but that's one stat we know. And now they're 2 for 2. Shot scores! That's Anthony Peterson from the left side. What a shot. Peterson's shot beats Wendt. Wendt had no hope on that one. As the Shockwave go 2 for 2 on the power play, and we've got ourselves a 15-10 game with 7:12 remaining in the fourth quarter. Face-off won again by the Shockwave. Shockwave recover. Feichel with the ball. Feichel's going to hold on, wait for the offense to set. Shockwave setting up here. Porga, he's up on top. Shockwave down on the left again. That seems to be their wheelhouse tonight on the left side. That's a shot by Josh Harris, and it's thwarted by Wendt, who again goes long distance. He finds Muse from the bench. That's Critch. Critch with the ball. He's on the left side. That's another heads-up pass by Craig Wendt. He finds Muse, who sets up. Muse with the ball. Muse gets to the other side. Shot by Board, scores! Reed board. Streaking down to the left side. And a beautiful pass by Critch, and Muse working magic out on the right side and finding Reed board on the left side. And he beats Goa Abram. And the Toronto Monarchs extend its lead to 16-10 here. 6:26 remaining. And this one, you can almost put a fork in this one. This one's almost done here. Toronto Monarchs really turning up the gas here. And especially in transition. They are a very, very dangerous team in transition. And we're looking at some of the leaders heading into this game. And you can see why. Jordan Critch leading everybody in shorthanded goals as well as goals. Prior to this game, he had 15 to lead the way. And Dustin Caravello, his 23 points is second in the Arena Lacrosse League, next to Brandon Ben. So the Toronto Monarchs, no strangers to putting that ball in the net. And they're doing plenty of that tonight. Putting up 16 goals so far is Jordan Dance. He's on the right side. He's looking. Oh, and he tried to get from behind. Jumped Superman style from behind the net. Nice save by Abram, as Feichel did not like that attempt by Dance as he knocks him down after his attempt. Caravello to Muse. Down to Warren. Muse back to board. Now, a diving Jordan Dance again. That one was wide. And something's wrong here as Jordan Dance looks injured inside the crease. He's rolling around. Looks like he hurt his ribs on that. As Goa Abram, the goalie for the St. Catharines Shockwave, just looks at him as the trainer comes to attend to Jordan Dance, who's squirming around in the goalmouth area, injured. Like I said, the Toronto Monarchs looking to extend its lead in the Arena Lacrosse League standings. Originally, we thought that was Jordan Dance rolling around in the crease, but that was actually Dustin Caravello, who appeared to injure his knee there. Hopefully he's okay. And if he is injured, that is a big blow to the Monarchs. Caravello, second leading scorer on the team. 8 goals, 15 assists leading into this game. And he scored a couple tonight as well, I believe. Unfortunately, we don't have the stats up online, and I haven't been keeping track, unfortunately. As the Monarchs have the ball. Warren. Monarchs shot. That's shot by Muse. And that one's turned aside by Abram. Lepard, he's looking in transition. He finds Wiles. Wiles gets Neufeld. Neufeld shot, scores! Brian Neufeld with the shot from the left side. Don't count the St. Catharines Shockwave out yet. We've got ourselves a bit of a game here. As Brian Neufeld, his outside shot, scores again. Same shot. Has beat Monarchs goalie Craig Went several times on that same play. We've got ourselves a 16-11 score with 4:18 remaining. Hold on to your hats, folks. Arena Lacrosse League action coming from the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena. This is Daryl Smart on the mic. Gary Morrison's beside me on his camera. As we bring you JVI Sports presents Arena Lacrosse League action. Monarchs setting up in their offensive set. Board with the ball. He gets it inside. Shot by Warren, and that one hits Abram in the shoulder. As the Shockwave quickly trying to get into transition here. Temis. His pass to Neufeld. Neufeld fakes the shot. He tries to dump it. He tries to dump it in low. That pass. shot, Neufeld. That one's stopped by Went. Another shot. That one's stopped by Went. As Corey Becker gets the rebound. And there seems to be a little bit of confusion as the players wondering why the play hadn't stopped. As the Shockwave had two glorious opportunities, almost unimpeded. But again, Craig went up to the task here. And on the play, the Toronto Monarchs are penalized again. That's their third penalty of the night. We've got ourselves a 16-11 game. Monarchs holding on. Shockwave 2 for 2 on the power play tonight. 3:24 remaining here. There's a loose ball in front of the net. That's recovered by the Monarchs. Monarchs looking to kill off this penalty. They kill off this penalty. They kill off most of the clock remaining in the game. McLeod with the ball. He's battling two Shockwave players. McLeod still with the ball. Great penalty kill. Great ragdoll action by McLeod as the crowd at the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena gives him a hand for his effort in taking the sticks and the physical abuse into the corner and killing off that penalty. Shockwave, they get a fresh shot clock as they set here on the power play. Neufeld on the right side. Neufeld looking for a pass. Wiles, he's up on top. Wiles to Patterson. Patterson to Seneca. Seneca shot, which goes wide. Monarchs get it and just shove it down to the other side of the floor as Seneca runs down. Seneca tries to run down, couldn't get the ball as the Monarchs get the ball. 45 seconds left to kill the penalty. 2:12 remaining in the game. 16-11. Toronto Monarchs lead over the St. Catharines Shockwave. As Patrick Miles with the shot. Short-handed opportunity. That stop by Abram. Shockwave with the ball. Caleb Wiles, he's on top. Waiting to set up shop here. That's Anthony Patterson. He's got the ball. Wiles. Back to Neufeld. Neufeld to Van shot save by Went. Neufeld out to Wiles. Wiles to Neufeld shot. Again, saved by Went. Again. Craig Went has been outstanding tonight. I wish we had a stat for shots tonight because he has put on a show. Oh, and a shot down to the other end. Go Abram with a beautiful save on Nick Graspy. Neufeld again. There's a shot up top. Stop by Went. He looked to shoot, or he looked to pass again. Fast transition, but did not. This is Tyler Ferreira. He's got the ball. He gives it to Critch. Critch at the top. 49 seconds left to go in this one. As the Monarchs looking to kill it off. Jordan Dance back on the floor. His pass intended for Muse. That goes wide. Shockwave get the ball. Pedwell speeds up, dumps it off for Becker. Becker up on top. There's the shot. That one goes wide. Neufeld with a shot. That one goes wide as well. The shooting gallery from the Shockwave produces nothing but a little bit of neck movement from the goaltender, Craig Went. 19 seconds left in this one. Monarchs with the ball. Monarchs content on holding. Looking to hold the ball, but inadvertently called for too many men as they go their fourth penalty of the night. This one with 12 seconds left, and again, too many men call with less than a minute. That looks to be a penalty shot to me. Well, less than 2 minutes remaining. Sorry, my mistake. So we've had one penalty shot tonight already. Jordan Dance scoring on his opportunity for the Toronto Monarchs. This time, Caleb Wiles gets the opportunity. All alone, Craig Wiles looking to score here on the penalty shot. Saved by Craig Wen, who is, in my opinion, first star of this game. He's led in 11 goals. But my, oh my, Wen has had himself a game. This game could have been a lot different if it wasn't for number 1 in net for the Toronto Monarchs. He stood on his head tonight as they hold a 16-11 lead over the St. Catharines Shockwave. We've got ourselves a 12.9 seconds remaining in this one. As a face-off at the circle. As we could just about wrap this one up, folks. Looks like the Toronto Monarchs are going to extend its winning streak to 2 games and a 4-1 record, while the St. Catharines Shockwave are going to drop to 2-3 on this Arena Lacrosse League season. 2.4 seconds left on the clock. Just wanted to thank you for joining us live and online tonight. Daryl Smart here on the commentary. Gary Morrison on the camera working his magic. JVI Sports brings you Arena Lacrosse League action from the Iroquois Lacrosse Arena, and we thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you again soon.